Hi, this is Elizabeth, and today we're making a Caesar salad dressing, and it's basically a type of vinaigrette that goes with red leaf lettuce. So you want to start with the garlic, and we do have to peel it because no one wants skin in the middle of their salad. And then you want to make sure you chop it up as finely as possible. It always helps spread the flavor around. We also have a little bit of lemon juice, some chopped dried basil, Worcestershire sauce, dry mustard, fresh cracked pepper, red wine vinegar, and of course some olive oil. For the garlic, I start by slicing it into very thin pieces vertically and then horizontally, and that'll give it very small minced cubes. This recipe calls for 1 large clove. We actually grow our garlic fresh here, right outside the kitchen, and I'd have to say it's the best there is. Okay, so we almost have this chopped up, and I'm going to put that at the bottom of the cup for the dressing. And the next step is to add about half a lemon's worth of juice. Alright. So we'll slide it into the cup right there and save it for later. Alright, so we're going to take half of this medium-sized lemon, and I think it's easier to take the end of the knife here and pop any little seeds you see out. It's easier than trying to pick them out of the dressing in the cup later, and it's a lot better than having any of your friends eat a lemon seed. Once you have that done, we can go ahead and squeeze it straight into the cup. Alright, that looks pretty good. And it's going to go in with the garlic. Sometimes you can use the knife to kind of add some extra force when you're squeezing the rest of the juice out. Make sure you get everything. Alright. We're adding the dry mustard now. The recipe says 1/4 teaspoon. I can normally just tell with my eyes what it is because I've been cooking for a while. So I use a piece about that big. And it's good to stir it in when you first put it in the cup. Make sure you get all the lumps out. Alright. And we're going to put in 5 tablespoons of olive oil. So this is one of the larger spoons we use at my house, and it's equivalent to a tablespoon. So you probably noticed I just ran out of olive oil. I always use extra virgin olive oil in this recipe, so here's another bottle. We have 3 tablespoons left. I'll put that in real quick. Alright, now we get to put in the red wine vinegar. You can do 4 to 5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. It just depends on how much flavor you want in the dressing. Obviously, the less vinegar you put in, the less intense it's going to be. And 5. Worcestershire sauce is the last main ingredient, and you only need 1 tablespoon of this. It adds a little bit of a thickness to it and gives the flavor more depth. Let's see. There we go. And it's completely up to you, but you can always sprinkle a little bit of dried basil on top. And I put in a bit of cracked pepper. Then you stir it up. And there's your Caesar salad dressing. So I just washed and dried the lettuce we're using. And we have a nice bowl to put it in here. Now some people like to add things to their salads like tomatoes or mushrooms, onions, anything like that. But I think that this is such a special and unique dressing that it's most enjoyed when it's just with the lettuce. So what I normally do is, because the oil separates from the vinegar and the other ingredients, I stir it up while I pour. And then you have a great side to go with your dinner.